all doing? What is going on? It is your daily fix, actually, you're doing the weekly fix of the GT in your pants, in your face, and all over your body. You know, because you like JT all over your body, because today's video poll came in today and all the peoples have voted. 80% of you have decided to go with wanting to know how women can date Indian men. And you wanted to get this man's perspective. Well, I'm about to fill you in with a lot of filling, you know, because I like to fill people in all the time. Check in and I don't check out. You know what I mean? Step one, you got to be able to handle the spice. Now you might be going, Jitinder, what do you mean by the spice? Do you mean garam masala? Do you mean red masala? Do you mean chaat masala? Do you mean all kinds of masala? Yes, to all of the above. And also, you got to be able to handle the spice, as in the spice of the Indian man. We are very hot. You know what I mean? We like things hot. We like our women to be hot. If you're not hot, you better get out. You know what I mean? Don't even come close, because the Brown is now in town and he's here to stay, and you better not run away. Now, I know this next one is going to be quite difficult for women. Well, generally, a lot of young girls these days, a lot of you women, you got to know how to cook. I mean, making a reservation does not count. I mean, you might be like, but JT, I can call your favorite Indian restaurant, bleep, 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 Bubblehead restaurant. You know what I mean? No, that is not going to apply. You cannot be taking credit like Mrs. Doubtfire, who beats her chest with a bunch of spatulas and tits. And you know the scene I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Basically, you cannot be doing that. You can't just be like, I took credit, I ordered food for you, honey, I've come home. I mean, that is of the BS. That is the BS, and I will not tolerate that, nor will any other man, because when he comes home, he wants to be able to have salan, he wants to be able to have chawal, he wants to be able to have dal. You know, these are the basics of the Brown. And if for those of you who are in interracial relationships, the lady's probably going, yeah, I know this guy, he cannot leave India. He's stuck in the land of mangoes. Step number 3. You got to be cool with mama. You know what I mean? People are like going, why isn't that not number 1? Because, you know, first, if you're not hot, you are not going to be in mama. But let's just say you pass all those exams so far. You figured out, you're like, I'm hot, I know how to cook. Damn, you're like you're rising from a level 1 to a level 2. You know what I'm saying? So if you're cool with the mama, but then all of a sudden mama's like, you know, beta, I know she's not, let's say she is white, or let's say she is another kind of different brown, you know, the Latin type brown, or then maybe she could be of the, you know, the Chinese. You could be from the Far East Asia, not just this Asia, you know what I'm saying? And she could basically all over, okay? The only thing is that you could be like all of these amazing things, but if you don't get along with the mother, I'm sorry, it is basically going to be hell. You'll be like, no, but Jitinder, it could be just you and me, and we could live off in the fairy land of the fairy dust and the dust of the dairy. Not happening. Go into the dust and all the fairies, it's not going to work. No, I'm sorry, dear, not working. You've got to be cool with Bollywood. I mean, so an Indian man, the average guy, who has happened to have grown up in the land of the mangoes, as I like to call it, if you've grown up over there, you're going to basically become very familiar with this move, this, and that, and you know a little bit of that. You know what I'm saying? It's like with a minute, like, so for example, it is like Bollywood is ingrained in the DNA. It is like, there is like adenine, what is it, ADGC, that like the breakdowns of the DNAs. I gotta research this, I'm forgetting my science. That's also another thing an Indian person makes, you know, he's automatically in science. So the point of the matter I'm trying to say is, if you see the DNA, like the building blocks of the proteins, it is like you'll see a B. Like if you look at the blood of an Indian man under the telescope, you'll be like, the scientist will be like, what is this B? And it'll be like a dude dancing there going, and Indian man, you know what I mean? So that is part of it. It's inside. It is part of the DNA. You've got to be cool with the masala chai. Now you'll be like, but what is chai? Like, is it like a chai latte? Is that what it is? No, it is not a chai latte. Okay, chai latte is for the asshole. All right. You might be like, oh, but I have chai latte all the time. Forget your chai latte. You have the bastardized version of what the hell is a masala chai. You'll be like, but I go to the big famous coffee shop. I'm not saying their name. They can kiss my ass. But all I'm trying to say is, I go there all the time and I order the grande shande and the bunde and all these the grande. The big ass, I order the big ass. You know what I'm saying? And when I order these big asses, my ass ends up becoming big. Why? Because half of it is sugar and there is no chai and it's like some weird kind of milk. This is bullshit, man. So you got to know like the authentic kind. If you mean, I'm talking about the guy on the corner of the road who's like, and you drink one of those. You drink one of those and you're not shitting yourself. I'll be like, damn, that is a keeper. Just like this next point, you got to be cool with the cricket. Now, if you don't know what the hell cricket is, I suggest you pick up a dictionary and then you pick up another YouTube and then you say, okay, what is a cricket? Is it like one of those things that go chirpa, chirpa, chirpa? No, that is my interpretation of the cricket. It is not really a cricket. I'm talking about the bloody sport. The one where you'd have the balls. This would technically not be appropriate. Your hand has to be straight, like roll down. And basically, it's a very complicated yet very simplistic. It's done by the British, but somehow, as the typical British, you give it to a brown guy, he'll try to figure out how to do it better. Anyway, the point of the matter is that is the situation. We have it, again, also in the DNA. So you'll be like, but Jitinder, you said Bollywood was in DNA. So is the C. The big C is in the DNA as well. It is just like there. It is happening. You don't even know about it. But when the season is on, your guy is going to be like this on the TV. Half the time he'll be frozen. You got to be cool with the mangoes. I'm not talking about this land of the mangoes. We've discussed that is in India, but that could be like a basically a metaphorical way. But anyway, we're not talking about metaphor. We're talking about the mango itself, the actual fruit, like the big fruit. You got Alfonso. You got all kinds of mango bloody fruit. Okay, if you don't like mangoes, I mean, 9 times out of 10, if you're like sitting with an Indian guy, it's like, for example, like when a girl says, oh, I don't like to date people who don't drink. That is like a very common thing, by the way, you American ladies. I'm not trying to say anything negative, but I mean, a little too much, you know. But anyway, the point I'm trying to say is, before I'm sweating because that's how passionate I am about all of this. So what I'm really trying to say is, you got to be cool with the mango. Like if you're like, I can't handle mangoes because like the consistency is just so weird in my mouth. I'll tell you what's really weird in your mouth. And what consistency would be really strange. But this is a children's program or an adult program. I still haven't figured out what kind of program this really is, but you get what I'm saying, you dirty mouth texture person. You got to be cool with the coconut oil. You'll be like, but I like to eat coconut oil. I put it in like all my cooking. Yeah, you put it in all your cooking because it's something recently that's came out. We've been doing this for like hundreds of years. We take that bloody coconut, take the oil out, and we put it right into our hair. You ever wonder why sometimes you see like an Indian dude sitting back down and he gets up and then you look at the chair and there's like the grease spot? That's coconut oil or some other kind of oil, but that is some bloody oil. I mean, they like to have their hair massaged. I mean, nobody knows what a bloody hair massage is. They'll be like, a head massage might be something inappropriate in your land, but we are doing it above the waist, if you know what I mean. Some dude will put oil, slap it on your head like that, and then like massage your head with like a 15 to 20 minute good head massage. I mean, that's a really good head massage. And I'm not talking about the other one from the Far East, if you know what I'm trying to say. You've got to be good with math. You got to be cool with math. I mean, you're like, for example, you'll be like, but Jitinder, I'm like a literature major. Well, good for you in your literature. You better know how to do additions, because when it comes down to tax season, there's nothing more that drives an Indian man crazy. If a girl goes like, oh my God, I'm so behind on my taxes. Well, you better figure out your numbers. Okay? How do you expect to go on in life? How do you expect to? I can't be doing that for you. I'm doing other things. You need to know how to do you. You can't be like, but no, not happening. Not that I'm saying that's what women do. These days, women are empowered. These days, women are going out there. These days, they're going out there so much. The guy is staying at home going, well, she's doing so much, she might as well go and work out. I mean, I'll just stay at home and watch cricket. And finally, I have to say one big other thing. You can take all of these other things and say whatever you want to do, but if you really want to know how to date an Indian guy, you better be cool with the accent. That is correct. This accent is here to stay. It is not there to go away. It will be here and forever there. So you better be okay with if somebody says, hey, let's go out and hang out, and your response should not be, okay, especially if you're not brown, because that would make you a real asshole. Ladies and gentlemen, that is our show. Make sure you please do make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit that little bell. I don't know how to do the graphic. Somebody better teach me that crap. But basically, there's a graphic and there's a little bell. When you hit that red button, there's a little bell next to it. Click that button, you'll get notified. We come out with these types of videos every Tuesday. I will come out with a poll in the preceding day, and then you guys decide what I will be here to discuss with you like Winnie the Pooh. Anyway, so that being the case, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you comment, and for those of you who do all of those other things, there's really nothing for you to gain except the fact of mental satisfaction, bodily satisfaction, and namaste, good times, and all that other stuff. You know that BS that you people love to hear when you see an Indian guy. He's like, man, it's 1,000 thanks. Yeah, 1,000 thanks, my nutsack. You will have 1,000 balls in your face if you do not do all of those things that I mentioned. And let me tell you, if you don't like one pair of balls in your face, what are you going to do with 1,000 balls in your face? So please make sure you comment and do all those things, and I will be seeing you guys next Tuesday. And Jasam, the vlogs will, whatever the hell that guy is doing, who knows what that boy is doing, half the time I don't know what he's doing, but he will see you this coming Thursday, day after tomorrow. Stay tuned, and I will see you. If you like, good, and if you don't like, I don't give a shit. Have a good day.